What's going on, guys? So today I'm thinking we're gonna do a day of eating video. It's gonna be pretty tough considering we're running out of food, so I might need to go shopping, but when I do, I will show you what we get. So right now let's pack our lunch. We're gonna go to work. Alright, so I just got done with work, went ahead and picked up a couple things from the store. Didn't get all that much. I'm gonna actually have to go back again tomorrow. Just wanted to get in and out there pretty quickly. So let me show you what I got real quick. I got these 93.7 lean ground beef burgers. And then I also got some 93.7 turkey burgers. Now these have been a staple of my cutting diet because I think they taste freaking delicious. I mean, they're not like those Costco burgers, you know, but they're still really good. I've been eating those, shoot, I started eating those about 2 years ago. The turkey burgers, I actually just had those for the first time this past weekend, and those things were delicious. So I'm definitely gonna have to make those a new staple, and I'm gonna be eating those a lot more. So I'm gonna grill some up right now and show you how they look and tell you how good they taste. Alright, so here's the thing. I was gonna show you how good they looked and tell you how good they taste. But unfortunately, you're only gonna get the latter because I destroyed those things like 2 seconds after they were cooked. So I'm sorry, but they were freaking incredible. You should definitely go out and buy you some. Meal number 3, having 1 scoop of whey with 8 ounces of water. Actually, no, this is more like 6 ounces because I am not a fan of drinking protein powder without milk. So when I do, I use less water. That way it tastes a lot more potent, a lot better flavor. That's a little tip for you. Alright, so meal number 4, we're gonna go ahead and go with these bean and cheese burritos. It's not quite as clean, but like I said, running out of food right now, running a little low, and drastic times call for some drastic measures. So I'm gonna be able to make it work with my macros right now. While I may be able to hit my macros, you're definitely not gonna be hitting all the micros if you're eating like this all day. Alright guys, here it is. Bean and cheese burrito. And so I prefer to keep my food sources a lot leaner. I like to eat, lots of cooked meats, lots of barbecued meats, and more whole grains, and make sure you're keeping your fiber up. That's, it's not all about the macros, just proteins, fats, and carbs. Because if you can hit those numbers, that's awesome, and yeah, you can get really lean that way. But one thing that you won't do if you're not paying attention to the smaller details, you won't feel the best. That's not going to happen if you're not paying attention to what the food sources that you're actually eating. So that's just something to think about. Alright, so it's getting kind of late, so I have to talk kind of quiet, so I apologize for that. But last meal of the day, just got done with the workout, had another protein shake. Now, 2 protein shakes in one day is not necessarily optimal. I'd much rather prefer all the protein from natural sources, whether that be a chicken or whatever, but ended up hitting all my numbers just like I wanted to. I'll go ahead and put those up on the screen. Yeah, I'm heading to bed now, so I'm gonna shower, and that's the end of the vlog. Peace.